What's up, you guys? It's Michelle here. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a couple of patron spreads, so stay tuned for a fun plan with me. Next up is Nicole, and Nicole requested a pink, red, and green Christmas spread. So I pulled out Posh Christmas. There's the perfect group in here, and it's this right here, and I still have quite a bit of stickers left. And I think this was either last year or the year before, but I'll include my Live Love Posh affiliate link, and you can always use code Michelle10 to save on your Live Love Posh orders on everything excluding Posh boxes, bundles, or sets. But there's tons that go with it. The little boxes are so cute and everything. So I'm going to get started with that. All right, I want to start with this tree right here in the sidebar. Okay, and I want to cover up this week with something. Let's do these poinsettias here. And this is a pink box from a Keloa Plan book that was a dashboard box that I kind of trimmed down because I don't have a longer pink box in this color that I need in this book. So I'm just going to put something decorative there and add some lines to that. Okay. Y'all, Dale just got home. It's my birthday, and Dale brought me these flowers. They're so pretty. I love pink. Pink roses are so pretty. So I had to show y'all. They're just so pretty sitting on my desk, and they're kind of in a little shorter squatty vase. I love that. Okay, so up here we need something decorative also. Not too big though. What about this little lantern thingy? Possibly. Let's see. Okay, let's do this little piece of holly. Okay, perfect. Now I want to go ahead and start on some function. So let's do this up here. I think I kind of like these ornaments better than this. It just brings in more of the colors. Okay, there we go. Okay, I don't think I am going to do the clusters. I think I'm going to stick with the regular boxes so I can use more decorative stickers. Okay, let's do that there. With a green and a pink in the smaller size. And over here, let's do a full green. With a pink here. And right here we'll do some red. Let's trim it off and have it sliding out here. We'll do red and then a small green. Just like this. Okay, I'm going to stop and draw some lines. And let's also add some up here on Monday. Just a few right there. And then some here. Okay, and over here, I want to do here and here. And I'm not going to add anything in that. Let's put that there, that black and white bow. I might want to use that shelf. There's like this. Okay, let's try this shelf above the Comfort and Joy. And I think I want a small red box up there too. Okay. And then let's do the fireplace here. And then we'll do this green box with the poinsettias right here. Let's do 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly there. Let's have it kind of sliding out from the sticker. Okay, let's have this girl right here, like standing here. Now I think I want to move. I think I need a smaller quote here. It just looks too crowded. I think I'd like a small quote that would fit in one of these and maybe a small quote here. Okay, let's do Christmas movies and chill. And down here we'll do Merry Mood Activated. All right, I want to stop and add some bullet points, and I think I'm just going to do all 3 colors. So we need some here. And here. And here. Okay, and let's get some flowers at the top. Let's do this here. Since she's got on all red and there's red in this box, this will look pretty here. Okay, and let's do this red here. It's larger. With some of this little holly. And let's switch back to some of the pink. And then we'll do this. We'll do this pink here. Just tuck that under there since there's not much room for that. And then we'll do a more pink. With that, and just a little bit of red in the corner. Okay, so we need something here. Let's do these presents. Let's do this small quote that says "Slay the season" right here. And I think we just need something decorative here. Okay, let's do this yummy looking cake. And let's put those little ornaments there. Maybe another little bow on this would be cute, like that. Okay, super duper cute. And then I'm going to get the Live Love Posh black words from Functionally Noir and just put maybe, all we need is maybe here and here, because we've got plenty of stuff over here. It just looks a little empty in those two spots. So we'll do today here. And how about to do right here? Okay, and let's get a couple of little decorative things down at the bottom, and I think we're going to be good to go. So right here, let's do this. And I think we're going to switch this because we have plenty of room to add a larger box. Okay. Okay, let's put these two ornaments right here. Or actually, since we have two ornaments there, we'll go ahead and put this here and then the ornaments here so they'll be a little bit farther away. All right, that's going to be Nicole's red, green, and pink Christmas spread. I love it. It's so festive and fun, and I love the pops of pink. I hope you love it too, sweet friend, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, next up is Kathy, and Kathy requested a Thanksgiving week spread. So I have an oldie but a goodie. This is an old Live Love Posh book. This is called Whimsical Fall, and I'll be sure to have my affiliate link for Live Love Posh in the description, and you can always use code Michelle10 to save 10% off on everything other than Posh boxes, bundles, or sets. And then I also pulled out Seasonal Basics Volume 2 because I'm going to use the boxes in here. Now I want to use these pretty florals and pumpkins from this book, and the colors go perfect. So I want to start out with this. Let's put that right here. And then I want to do this little set of baskets and pumpkins over here. Okay, and since it's Thanksgiving week, I want to give you a long box in the sidebar, Kathy, for a list of things to do or things to buy. So I'm going to put that down right here. And just a tiny scrap there to cover that little bit of writing there. And let's go ahead and add some lines to that. And also in this Kellowa Plan book, there are sort of the same kind of designs here, so I'm going to use some of these to kind of add to what I have here. Okay, so let's do this cup of cocoa up here, like this. And like a leaf falling. Okay, and let's put this right here. And we'll do the rest of it over here. And we'll cut this for the corner to go right here. And we'll do this right here. And we'll go ahead and add this with this. And we've almost got a little top border going. And let's do this little scrap here, and then another piece here. How about this? Okay, let's do this kind of teal colored box there, and this color, this kind of caramel color monthly box down here, just sliding out. Okay, and let's do this over here with this kind of cranberry colored monthly box. Millie's over there snoring. It's raining outside. Okay, and I want to get some of the lavender in too. So let's do a lavender smaller box here. And then let's also do a cranberry box that same size, and I'm just going to trim some of it off though, so it looks like a different shape or different size. Okay, and then let's do a larger purple box here. I'm going to trim a little bit off of it just so it's not a full box. And just piece it back together. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I'm going to bring in from Live Love Posh Seasonal Love this turkey because it has like the same colors. It goes perfectly. Okay, now back to our original flowers. I'm going to use this to go right here. That's already cut for the corner. And I think let's cut this for this corner here. Okay, we'll put this here, and then we'll do this piece. A little scrap here. And let's do this big leaf. And let's get this little purple flower here. Let's scoot this leaf over and use this scrap too. No, I don't think it'll fit there. We'll use it here. I'm not sure I like this though. I like the way that looks. I thought I would like it over here, but we'll wait on that. We'll do this here, the rest of that leaf. Let's use this little squirrel right here also. And these little pumpkins. Sitting up there. Let's put some flower scraps up here. And let's put this little scrap here. We'll do a little bit more over here. And we'll do these little leaves and pumpkins here. We'll do that there. Let's get a couple of quotes. We could do thankful, grateful, blessed right up here. Let's do autumn blessings right here. I don't No, I don't know if I like this here. Let's do it over here. And we'll put this right here. All right, let's stop and add some lines. So I want to add some here and here. Okay. And over here, we will do, let's do here, here, and here. Okay, now let's get bullet points. I think I'm going to trim these in half. And do them like this. And actually, I don't think we need any there. I will leave some of this open, but we have this and this. So let's do here. And probably just 3 up here, and we're good to go on that. And we just need to finish up with our deco. Maybe let's just do 2 up here, since we have the flowers and we still have all of that. All right, y'all, I turned off the camera to look for some washi because I felt like we needed something along here, and I forgot to turn it back on. But what I ended up doing was moving the scraps that I had on the bottom of these boxes down here and adding some more, so it just makes a complete line all the way across the middle. And I think that's just what it needed. Now I just want to add a few functional words and maybe a couple of flags, and we'll be good to go with Kathy's Thanksgiving spread. We'll put to do here. And and check it off right here. And today here. Okay, now let me see what I have in the way of flags. Something like in a caramel color would be good, and I think I do have, you know, something like the color of these. Yes, this would be good. So let's do, we'll add one here. And let's add a flag right up here. And now I think we need, well, let's put something up here. There, or right here would be good. All right, that's gonna be Kathy's Thanksgiving spread. I love the different color palette instead of just like the usual oranges and browns, like the pops of cranberry and the purple. I hope you love it too, Kathy, and I hope you have a super happy Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I put these two patron spreads together, and thank you so much to my patrons for your support. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!